You, especially in South Africa, you got niggas that are big in Durban, but nobody knows them in South Africa. Niggas that are big in Cape Town, but nobody knows them in South Africa.
Facts.
You know, niggas that are big in Limpopo, but
Yeah.
nobody knows them in South Africa. That's
Well,
territorial.
Yo, we back at it like crack addicts. You know what time it is. It's the Masterclass podcast on the 15th of February. If you don't know that date, it's the most important date of the year,
It's
right?
not gonna air on the 15th of February.
Right, but today when we shoot it right now it's the 15th of February.
Yeah.
It's the most important day of the year. So I don't know what you did when you're watching this, but hopefully you had a good 15th of February because it is the OG's birthday today.
Happy birthday, right after Valentine.
Right?
Yeah.
I don't celebrate Valentine's Day actually. Like I never have, to be honest. Am I a dick for not buying, like never having bought a gift for a hen on Valentine's Day? Like never in my life. In my
Do you stop them from buying you gifts and say, I don't celebrate this, don't buy?
yeah. Sometimes I do.
Lying,
I swear I do. I do, my shit. I pull up and be like, yo, she be like, yo, what are we doing for Valentine's Day? I'm like, nothing, nigga. I'm getting fucked up. It's my birthday. I ain't trying to do shit, nigga.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's the Masterclass Podcast, episode 114.
Yeah, 114.
We don't do this alone, man. The head nigga in charge is here as usual.
I'm in the building, man. Rashid K, the Beast Ran God, the HNIC. You already know.
Love to see it. I love your fit today, though. Those Converses are crazy as well. Got
Yeah.
that Safari.
I got Safari, RIP to my nigga.
Yeah.
You know, still representing.
I love to see it, my dog. How you
Yeah.
feeling though? How's your hip hop week been? What's been happening in your life? Yeah, no, I'm in a good mood. I won't lie. It's my birthday, dog.
Yeah,
I'm
I
gonna
know.
celebrate this episode.
I'm just taking it easy, man. Nothing hectic. You know, listening to the drops. You know, albums, EPs, singles, also dropped Brotherhood. You know,
Yeah.
with the visuals.
Go on, plug that shit. Plug that shit.
You know, so yeah, I'm just chilled, man. Nothing hectic yet.
Yeah, I've been enjoying the new music that's been coming out, man. Like a couple of homies have come outside, dropped a few singles that I've been seeing. From what I'm noticing from the show is that there's a lot of music coming out now.
Yeah.
This Valentine's, this February feel. Whereas we didn't get a lot of music in January. You know what I'm saying?
No, we didn't.
And it makes me ask myself is I've asked you before, it's like why niggas don't drop in Jan. But it's more like if we're all gonna wait for Feb as a consumer of music, as someone who listens to music, when there's a lot of it coming out at the same time, how do you consume it?
The thing is, especially with Jan, if you wanna drop in Jan, you need to record around November, December. Because now, if you're gonna record, now you have to mix and master. You have to upload on the DSPs. It takes 3 weeks. Before, if you think you're gonna do that in Jan, before you know it, it'll be end of Jan.
Really?
Yeah, because there's a process in making music. There's a process in distributing music on DSPs. You know, so you need to don't think about it in Jan. Like think prior, like and plan and make plans and say, okay, cool. If I record this now, it will be mixed and mastered by then. And if I upload, it will be ready on the DSPs by this date. You know, because everything has timelines.
Let's talk a little bit about the recording process, especially since we're saying if we want to drop a hit single, let's say I've got a hit in the bag, right?
Yeah.
I know it's a hit.
Mm-hmm.
For me to drop it in February, I would have had to start recording it in like November, December.
Yes.
So, okay, sharp. If it's February now and I want to have my hit single pop by Easter, I have to have had that single recorded already by now.
Yes. Because when you upload, the DSPs will tell you it will on some digital platforms it will be available after 3 weeks.
That's crazy though.
Yeah.
Like, okay, sharp. Let's talk about that process, because I know a lot of students and people, musicians especially, don't know a lot about, us backroom artists.
Yeah.
We don't know a lot about.
That's why a lot of people that's why a lot of people will use YouTube or
to push their singles.
what's this other platform?
YouTube.
No, the where they upload
TikTok.
music, not TikTok, where they upload music songs.
Just okay and shit.
No,
like that.
not that, not the DSPs. These-
SoundCloud.
SoundCloud, yeah. That's why others use SoundCloud, because you can upload today and get it today. Like YouTube, you can upload today and get it today. Unlike these Spotify's and iTunes and Amazon, which take time,
Let's talk about that, because I think that's an educative piece, I think.
Yeah.
How do you upload your stuff on the DSPs? Because I know that there's a rule of you have to have, if I've got a new album I want it to come out the end of March, I would have had to submit that 3 weeks prior. How does that process work, and why is that process in place? Why can't I drop my music like SoundCloud, put it up? You see how we do the masterclass? If I put it up on Spotify, I can take the audio and put it up same time.
Yeah.
Why can't you do that with music on the DSPs?
With the music, there's a lot of things they checking. Copyrights. Is this beat original? It's not taken. There's no infringement.
Yeah.
The lyrics, they go through all of those things. Sometimes they'll give you a report and say, no, you can't release the songs because the beat belongs to so and so. Send us a proof that you cleared the sample.
Yeah. How long does that usually take?
It depends. If you have it, if you email, they can do it like the next 2 days. They can say, okay, cool, it's cleared, it's been approved.
That's crazy. Now, are there platforms or places where you can go to have someone do all of that for you? In terms of getting your music uploaded. And you're saying if it's 3 weeks, so it's 3 weeks prior for everybody. So if I'm dropping my single, I've got a single now.
Yeah.
If I want to drop it, I have to wait 3 weeks if I'm going to go on the DSPs.
Major labels have a way around it, because the power they have, the Universals and the Sonys, they have like the direct links with the Spotifys. And
they got shares in that shit.
Yeah.
Word.
But with like ordinary distros, like DistroKid and others, 3 weeks.
Okay, I see it. So all the artists out there need to know that you can't have your song today, drop it today.
Yeah.
Make it blow up.
That's why you need to plan. You need to.
But that's a question, though. What I'm asking you is that you can't make a song today. We're at Amp Studios. If we go next door, me and you make a song today, and we drop it. Is there any chance of it popping without me putting it on the DSPs? By that I mean, if I put it on SoundCloud, can a SoundCloud artist still pop in 2024? Is what I'm really asking you.
Do people still visit SoundCloud? The thing is,
I fuck with SoundCloud every now and again.
Nah, but the thing is, if you're on Spotify and iTunes, your song will be picked up on TikTok and Instagram. It doesn't pick up SoundCloud. So when you're on SoundCloud, it ends there. But when you're on Apple Music, automatically you're on Instagram. When you search for Rashid K Brotherhood on Instagram, it pops up.
Sharp.
Okay.
That means it's the death of all these other platforms then, right? In 2024, you can't blow up as a SoundCloud rapper anymore, or SoundCloud artist, or a Deezer artist, or an artist that's on these free platforms.
SoundCloud needs to up their game and like have a deal with Instagram and TikTok.
They can't
avail their music.
They're dead now, right?
Yeah,
they're dead now. Like, we must accept the fact that you can't. There's no such thing as being a SoundCloud rapper anymore or SoundCloud artist anymore.
I think as long as it still exists, they can revive it.
How?
They need to be creative.
Because you and I are not going to SoundCloud really to listen to music anymore.
No.
We're getting that shit direct from the DSPs, and we're listening to whatever took 3 weeks to make. Whereas some of the fresh shit that we need to find is still in those SoundCloud platforms.
So something that's recorded yesterday could be up on SoundCloud today.
But we don't give a fuck, which means what's the point of then making music to upload it on these little sites anymore?
Sorry to call them little sites. I don't know if that's like
because
fucked up.
because a lot of people don't know how to self-distribute on DSPs.
What's that?
Like you can do it yourself.
Okay, talk to me.
You know, you can. There's a lot of these platforms. 1 RPM, United Masters.
But nobody's listening to that shit.
No. I'm saying no. It's not. It's
Streaming. You're talking about streaming sites.
It's not streaming sites.
okay.
It's a distribution.
Distros.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's the same shit that takes you to Spotify and those things don't need a middleman. You can subscribe. You can subscribe for a year, a certain fee, and you can upload as many songs as you like. You know, yourself.
Yeah.
You know.
But does that help the artist though? Like, does it matter that you're uploading your 10,000 songs you lace over the year on one of those?
Yeah.
Over putting it out on a SoundCloud? Is it more important for you to find a distribution deal? Or can I keep dropping my shit on SoundCloud and hoping that one day someone picks it up?
But the distribution deal is just the middleman who's gonna do the same thing that I'm doing, uploading on the DSPs.
So you can do it yourself?
Yes. I'm doing it myself. I don't need the middleman.
Nah, don't lie, nigga. You lying. I know you lying.
Lying how?
I've seen there's a nigga that came through, was doing it with you at the Franklin.
But he was doing it on my account.
I get you, but like I'm saying is he has a platform where all
No,
your
he
stuff
doesn't.
can get.
He has the knowledge that I have now.
Yeah, give the knowledge to the students.
No,
the same knowledge you have.
I'm saying, look, I have United Masters where
Hopefully can you record the screen so we can put it up?
You know, I have United Masters which I subscribe to. This is where I upload my music.
So people can see it on your
Yeah.
cam.
Where I upload my music. This is my latest single, Brotherhood. This is the one before Crazy World. This is I Don't Believe.
What's that?
Like,
what platform is that?
It's a United Masters.
United Masters.
Yeah, it's a distribution platform.
You don't pay jack there?
You pay like $800 a year.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
not too bad. I mean,
That's
if you're
not
an
too
artist-
bad. You it's owned by Stevie Stout.
Oh, Steve Stout?
Yeah,
the
Steve
marketing
Stout.
genius.
Yeah, Stevie Stout owns this, and they also plug you on NBA games.
What do you mean?
Like
That you can
they
watch
play you if you're on this platform, they place you the placement on NBA games.
Placement kanjan. Oh, you play your music.
Your music.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
if
crazy.
you're on this platform. Yeah.
Oh, that's quite wild. Okay,
Yeah.
sharp. Are there other platforms like this that homies can check out?
Yeah, there's 1 RPM. There's which other one?
Nah, you need to plug the homies, dog, because there's a homie of mine who was squealing about the whole putting the music out on DSPs. Is that the fact that it also stretches out your campaign in terms of dropping your music, because
Yeah.
you make the song you have it today. It's only gonna come out 3 weeks later.
Yeah.
You can only start performing it when it blows up.
Yeah.
By the time you're performing the song, you're already sick of that joint. You know what I mean? Whereas we need platforms like this where
Yeah.
you can get the song uploaded same time and it goes up onto all DSPs. Or does it take 3 weeks?
Yeah,
with-
there's
with-
also
with this
there's
as well?
also Root Note. There's also Root Note. So Root Note and 1 RPM, they have options of you not paying. You can distribute for free.
Right.
They just take 15%.
Well, then you're paying then.
Yeah.
Then you
No,
pay.
I'm saying instead of paying $800 a year, you
Sure.
can use that option.
Which means you pay per whatever you sell.
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. Dope. Now you niggas know, man. Like, please don't hit me up in the streets and tell me that it's tough that you're dropping music and it's only you. It's old
I always
now.
meet people say, "Yo, I need a distribution deal." I'm like, you know that shit is on your phone. Like,
Do niggas even know what a distribution deal is?
yeah, that
Yeah.
shit is on your phone. You can distribute yourself.
You can push it however you want.
Yeah.
There's some sites that you can go check out, man. I think that's very, very important, especially now that a lot of you homies are dropping music at the same time, which I don't understand. But, you know, music is music. I'm a consumer of it and I'll take it in. Anything you want to talk about? Caught your eye this week. It's been a quiet week, nah?
It's been a quiet week.
Hip hop ain't been doing shit.
We've been focused on sports, Bafana and stuff.
And hip hop ain't doing shit.
We've been the niggas are working, man. Today's Friday. TK from Benchmark just dropped an album.
What?
You know what I mean?
Oh, need to get on that. That's
You
dope.
know,
That's dope.
And
Is he under Revenge Club?
yes.
Okay, nice. Niggas didn't split like that. I like to see
No, they
that.
didn't split. He's been doing all the engineering, mixing, and mastering.
Still.
Yeah, for A-Reese, J Jody. He's the man
he's the
behind
guy.
the
guy. I always used
boards.
to say J Jody and TK were always like Ray Sherman vibes. You know, the one dude is crazy with the bars and the production, and the other dude is just bar heavy and hook heavy, and you know, always just nice with it. So you haven't been pissed off? Who pissed you off?
Nobody. And Big Star Johnson dropped an album as well.
Yes.
We need to check it out. Yeah, hip hop is doing some shit.
Yeah, I love to see it, man. All right, we can get into class then. We can hit the ball.
We can get into class.
We can hit the ball, though. Hit the ball there, Trippy Trip. Actually,
I haven't seen Trip in a minute.
Trip ain't trying to edit no more. It's all right.
It's got a 9 to 5, dog.
Crew fired.
It's got a 9 to 5.
The whole crew fired. I'll edit this shit myself. You know what I mean? Big shout out to M Studios. We're always outside, man. These guys got our backs from day one.
Shout out to M Studios.
Word.
Yeah.
Hit the ball there. Let's get into it. What you want to talk about? What's on your mind?
I don't know, man. What are we talking about today? What are we talking about?
Talking about territorialness. Is that even a word? You know what I mean? Is it a word? Territorialness.
Territorialness.
Like, what does it mean?
Whatever it is. Territory.
What does it mean when you're territorial? Just in general.
Just in general.
In general, yeah. It's to your understanding, obviously.
You're possessive.
Possessive?
I don't know.
Possessive sounds evil, like you know, loyal.
When you're territorial, you bene plus.
What?
You bene plus.
Bene plus?
Yeah.
Because you're territorial.
Yeah.
That means what?
Means territorial.
You're not explaining shit, to be honest. My understanding of territorial would be, I'll take it to like, you know, our American influence in hip hop of gang culture, you know. And when I think of someone and I think of someone being territorial, I feel like, you know, when you want something and it's just yours and yours alone, and anybody who tries to get into this thing, you're not trying to let them in. It's death or jail kind of shit. You're territorial about whatever you're doing.
With the gangs, it's because of drug dealing. So they have territories. We own this territory from this block to that block. If someone else comes and sells drugs here, we deal with him.
Yeah.
Because we run this territory.
Yeah.
You know? And then when it comes to hip hop, it's always been a thing. For rappers to represent, to introduce themselves, their crew and their hood, you know. So whenever rappers, the first lines, whenever rappers started rapping, maybe live, he like, hey yo, I'm Q-Tip from a tribe called Quest and I represent Queens. Already in the first bar, we know who you are, you know your crew, we know where you're from, you know. So it's always been like that, you know, and it grew to like, okay, Queens, we are Queens, we are Brooklyn, we are Compton, you know. So it's been like that, you know, and it kept on evolving to a point where like territorialism, you know, territorialism got into the fans. Got into the fans to say, okay, mna ndumxhosa ndimamela iSpicer.
Yeah.
Phela.
Okay. Anybody
or nna ke Mtswana, I only mess le Mtswako.
Word.
So the territorialism got worse to a point where you, especially in South Africa, you got niggas that are big in Durban, but nobody knows them in South Africa. Niggas that are big in Cape Town, but nobody knows them in South Africa.
Facts.
You know, niggas that are big in Limpopo, but nobody knows them in South Africa. That's territorialism.
Well, as in like the general South Africa. Don't say
Yeah.
in South Africa.
Yeah. I'm mentioning the rest of South Africa.
Word.
Not that those places are not in South Africa.
Word.
You know what I mean? So that's the problem we have right now. That's the problem we have right now, because how many times have you heard that 25K is performing in the Eastern Cape?
Never.
You know what I'm saying?
Never. Well, I haven't heard about it.
You know what I'm saying?
But I'm
And
sure he has. You know what I mean? I don't-
probably not the way he's supposed.
Shit.
Not the way he should be.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
I see where you're going with this, but yeah,
Yes,
continue.
This territorial thing has gotten worse to a point that when artists release music, you know that I'm looking at this market. Probably that market won't even vibe with me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I hear you where you're coming from with the territorialism of the conversation.
Yeah.
Right? I think when you look at hip hop from the jump, like you're saying, it's always been a territorial space.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Even now, when we look at the Amapiano hip hop division, wouldn't you contribute that disconnect to the fact that hip hop is so territorial that we don't even allow anybody who we claim to be hip hop to do anything outside the space of being hip hop?
I think what makes it worse in South Africa is different languages.
Okay.
It's different languages. In America, it didn't stop New York from booking Snoop. It didn't stop California or LA from booking 50 Cent because it's from New York. Here what causes that a lot is
But just to that point, it did get to a point where it did stop. The East Coast, West Coast beef, that prevented, that was territorial. That prevented certain West Coast artists to go perform in the East and vice versa.
That was a phase that ended and it got back to normal.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Because people were beefing, dissing, and
Would you say it got back to normal though?
Yeah, it got back to normal.
Then why do we still have?
Because right now, everyone performs everywhere.
Let me finish the point. True, but why do we still have? Oh, these niggas are. Let's talk American, and then we'll come back home, which we do have here at home as well. These niggas are from the South. These are East Coast rappers. These are West. These are Midwest. These are, you know what I mean? Why do we still have those certain divisions when this thing we're saying is not territorial?
It's not division. It's not division. It's representation. If Kanye West represents Chicago, and he tours all 52 states in America, nobody say we're not gonna book Kanye West because he's from Chicago. It's non-existent. It was there during the beef because it started from one person to another, and then crew to crew, label to label, city to city, and then coast to coast. That's why it was dangerous for anyone in the East Coast to perform in the West Coast or vice versa, because people were actually dying.
Yeah, of course.
You know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying. Because,
but now nobody.
It be because niggas were territorial.
Yes.
It was like, yo, you from the West, you're from the South. This is how you should rap. You're from the East. This is how you should rap. And it's the same thing this side. It's like, if you from the Western Cape, we expect a certain type of sound from you.
I don't think.
If you from Gauteng, we expect. If you from PTA, if you from Mamelodi, we're already expecting a certain sound from you. So if you from the Western Cape and you sound like a nigga from Mamelodi, already we're looking at you funny.
But I don't think that was the problem then. Nobody expected Snoop to sound like New York. And he was getting booked everywhere. The only thing that stopped...
but Snoop was in Cali, dog. Come on now.
Listen, the only thing that stopped him from getting booked in the East Coast was during the Tupac era. And that shit faded and things went back to normal.
I wouldn't say it went back to normal. I can't agree with that point, dog.
It went back to...
It has
right
not,
now, nobody...
It's still not normal today.
It is normal.
How is it normal today?
Because nobody would say... I wasn't booked in New York because I'm from LA. It doesn't happen. That shit doesn't exist anymore.
But we know that you're an LA rapper.
We know that you're an LA rapper.
You can get booked in these places.
Anyway.
But why are you still an LA rapper? Why can't you just be a rapper?
You're representing your hood.
No, that's different. That's different to
You're
what we're talking
representing
about.
your hood.
What I'm
I'm
talking
saying-
about
I'm saying-
is hip hop being territorial.
Don't confuse representation and territorialism.
Okay.
You know what I mean? To say Eminem will say Detroit on every
Yes.
track, but it's not gonna affect his bookings. You know, he's not territorial. He's representing where he's from. That's a totally different story. What I'm talking about.
Hold
what
that
I'm
point. On that point, when would he then become territorial? Because you're saying if he's gonna rap Detroit all the time,
Yeah.
what would have to happen for him to be then territorial about Detroit?
I don't
If he
think.
stops other artists from coming there.
No, I think it's not what he's talking about. That's not his content. You know that he represents Detroit, but he has a song called White America, which anyone from America can relate. It's not territorial. I'm talking about like a Detroit situation. I don't care about like New York niggas. When he makes a song called White America,
It's about everybody.
it's about everybody in America by a person from Detroit. That's what I'm saying. Okay, let's come back to South
Let's
Africa.
come back home.
Let's
yeah.
come back home.
Because there's a lot of examples you can use here.
Here, what makes it worse is, like I said earlier, it's different languages. And these things, they go to the fans and they affect the bookings as well, And sometimes it's understandable. Sometimes it's understandable because other provinces, they speak and understand only one language, If you have 25K, I'm sorry, I'm just making an example.
Shout out to 25 though.
Yeah, if you
We
have,
love you, King.
if you have 25K in the Eastern Cape or in KZN, he's on stage busy rapping, and nobody understands what he's saying.
Okay.
You know.
We'll just wait for certified.
You know what I mean?
You think niggas don't understand what the boy? But you're right though. I barely understand some of the shit he's saying because it's very paley orientated.
And in Gauteng, it's worse for a nigga in the Eastern Cape or KZN
or Western Cape or Northern Cape. To be honest with you.
You know what I mean? So
okay.
That will affect your bookings. You'll even feel that KZN niggas don't like me.
Because they don't know what you're saying.
KZN will feel like Limpopo people don't like us. They don't understand what you're saying.
You see, now that's where I need to bring up this conversation about music just being authentic and music being relatable to Mzansi as a whole when you're making it, right? If you're a guy like 25, shout out to 25, hey dog, but if you're a guy like 25, and the music that you make is very relatable to people in your hood, but not relatable to people on the outside, then what kind of music should 25 be making? Because at the end of the day, he's not trying to be the biggest guy in Mamelodi only. He wants to be big around the whole country.
Sorry, I'm so pressed. Can I just join in the conversation?
Yeah.
Yes.
Like, I feel like...
Shout out to Sia, guys.
like, he's not an AKA.
Yeah, of course not. He's not AKA.
We all know this guy's from Cape Town.
And you're not on the mic, so hopefully the sound is catching.
I can hear myself.
Okay, clean.
So he's not from Cape Town. I mean, AKA, we knew he was
from Cape Town.
But he repped South Africa.
Mm.
Like he would speak some state things that are generic.
Yeah.
Me, I'm here in Joburg. I don't understand what 25K is saying.
Yes.
Yes, it bangs, but I don't know what he's saying.
But
so
that's...
I hear his point.
I get his point, but that's what I'm saying to you is that now what happened to the fact of making music that you don't need to be able to hear what I'm saying for it to be dope? You know what I mean? I take, for my example, this is Tuksinganga.
Yeah.
I have no idea what the fuck he's saying in his music, but I really enjoy it. Young Zoil.
Yeah.
What happened to that art and us as consumers of the music to be able to listen to music without needing to be able to I understand everything. This is just a good song. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It can be a good song just from a listen, but most people want to understand that rhyme. That sounds nice. Well, what did he say? What does it mean? You know, with rap music, it's different because we we scrutinize and analyze and break down lines. You know, it's not like Oliver Mtuku's an area, yeah. It's nice. We don't understand what he's saying, but it sounds dope. You know,
Yeah.
And, yeah. But with
What happened to
hip-hop,
that?
yeah, no, it's never been there with hip hop.
Really? Wow. You can't say that because you know why I say this?
Why?
Niggas like Biggie and Pac used to rap about LA and Snoop with Long Beach. You have no idea what
I'm
Long
saying
Beach
the
is.
language.
You've never even been there.
I'm saying, but you understand every word.
But you don't know what he's talking about.
They paint the picture clear for you to say it because you understand the language. Here is different.
Yeah.
You know, you can't even imagine what this niggas is talking about because you don't understand.
It's like with the Sosh Plata examples here, it's the same thing. Like everybody kept asking Untwana, what's farapuñete? And it was like, no matter where you come from, you will never understand that unless you're from wherever he's
Yeah, there are
from.
languages there are terms that are like unique to specific areas. You know, there are words they use in Soweto, there are words they use in Alex that are understood by those people.
So could that be contributing to the fact that we have bubblegum music?
Yeah, I think so. I think so because now everybody wants to relate to everybody. You know? And that's where you get songs that are just for everyone. Look at a song like Imalening, you know, Big Zulu. I don't think the whole country understands that song. You know what I mean? There's places like Limpopo, Northern Cape where isiZulu vele is not even a thing.
Yeah.
But it managed to blow up because it's just a good song.
Yeah, it blew up, but when did you see Big Zulu performing in Venda?
He has. Don't
I'm
do
not
that.
saying he hasn't.
He
I'm
has,
not saying
yeah.
he hasn't.
I've seen it.
No, I'm not saying he hasn't. You don't. I'm saying he can perform 40 times in Mpumalanga and once in Venda.
Yeah, okay. And you're saying it should be 40 that side, 40
I'm
around
saying I'm
a full
saying
tour.
that's where the language barrier comes in, and it's not with just you can have a big song, like all these niggas with songs of the year, the Maskandi niggas. Some people in Limpopo or Northwest, or they've never heard of them. You know, they don't even get bookings in those areas. You know, a song can be big, but there's still limitations.
Yes,
you know?
I hear you, right? And you're right about that. There are limitations. But I'm also, to play devil advocate to what you're saying, there are songs that you don't need to necessarily hear what the people are saying for you to enjoy that. And I feel like niggas are not making that kind of music anymore because we're all trying to attack our niche market. Like, what happened to the Jerusalem? You know what I mean? What happened to the hit?
I think with hip hop it's different. I think now a lot of people are proud of their tribes and of their languages, but they need to think business and think the market.
Yeah.
For example, Squatter Camp used to rap in Zulu. How many Zulus were in Squatter Camp? Slicker is Tonga. Sugar Smacks is Vanda. Nemza and Nish and Infa was Sutu. Flabber was Tswana. Imagine if everyone say, no, I'm gonna rap in Venda, no, I'm gonna rap in Tsonga because I'm proud of my shit. So, but they sat down and had an understanding that, okay, cool, let's work as a unit and let's take out our message like this to address the people. You know, they had 7 niggas, different tribes, and none of them was Zulu, and they decided to rap in Zulu. Hidden Force, same thing. Sutu and Pedi niggas in a crew that decided to rap in Zulu. Not that Zulu is superior, but Nguni languages. When you do your music in a Nguni language, you already have Eastern Cape, Western Cape, KZN, Mpumalanga, Gauteng. You already have 5 out of 9 provinces. You know what I mean? So they think of business. I know that I could be like Tswana,
but ish. And I'm proud of my language. But then, looking at the market, if I decide to rap or sing in this language, I'm gonna reach a niche market.
You know what you're
Yeah.
saying, dog, is making me think, and you're right. You're right.
Yeah.
Like I don't disagree with anything you're saying. You know, if I did, I'd tell you.
Yeah.
But now, when we're in that situation, right? I'm looking at the Quelas right now. They're also from different places, and then I go back to Boys and Bucks.
Yeah.
They were also from different places as well.
Yeah.
You know, and the common thing when you have that type of situation would be, shouldn't everyone just rap in English, right? Hear me out, because what I'm trying to say is, when are we gonna get to a place where hip hop in South Africa is crossover? You understand?
It's been
Like,
crossover.
no. Would you say that?
Yeah, it's been
No,
like,
not in the Nguni languages or in black people. I'm talking
Yeah.
about let it cross over to the Indian folk, to the white people. Mandoza crossover. We don't have that anymore in SA hip hop.
That was not even
everybody's
English.
trying to represent their. I get you. I'm sorry. But now, how do we get that crossover feel where we can have we're not just big amongst, we're not black famous. We need some hip hop artists who are AKA vibes, who are also white famous, you know?
Yeah, it's AKA understood the market. You know, that's why he was able to
Thanks, King.
to capture everyone. AKA understood the sound, AKA understood the language.
That's when, okay, great point.
Yeah.
Now, should every young artist who's out there, you know, especially the masterclass students who's making music today, should they try and appeal? Because AKA was predominantly English.
Yes.
But he had those little bit of
Vernac
not
words,
even vernac. Some of it wasn't
lines.
even vernac. It was
Yeah.
just leka fish and chips. That's
That's South African.
young toil. So do we relate more to what we understand or what? This is, I can't phrase it. Well, when I say what we understand is we all understand leka fish and chips, but it's not vernac.
Yeah.
Right? And then you have someone who's rapping in vernac where not everybody can understand what you're saying. It just sounds dope.
Yeah.
Why don't more musicians start making those kinds of, you know, rhymes that we can all relate to? And when I say all, I mean the crossover feel of colored people, black people, white people. And it's not this hip hop thing stuck with us darkies here.
I don't think it is stuck with us darkies.
No, you know it is, dog.
No, it's
It's definitely stuck with us.
it's territorial. That's why
Back to the conversation.
yes, it's territorial. That's why Jack Pero is touring the world
And nobody knows
and
about
nobody
it.
knows
It's crazy.
because he's in a different territory. You know, he's not part of the culture, but he's a rapper.
Yeah,
you know, he's never mentioned.
He's a rapper.
anywhere.
He's a
Right
rapper.
now, he
He's a
was
rapper.
in China, Japan, he's in Germany right now, touring the world. He's never mentioned in hip hop conversations. You
How
know,
crazy is that, dog?
that's a different territory.
So we're not gonna allow Jack Parrow into our hip hop space where we're not touring.
It's not like
we're,
it's
we're,
not,
we're,
it's
we're
not
touring
even it's not
clubs
even
in Jersey.
it's not even about us. You know, we're not carrying the keys. The question is, does he wants to be part of this movement?
I think he does. Of course he
What
will.
has he done to show that he wants to be part
What
of
do
the
you want him
movement?
to do? Like what? He's
How-
touring. He's representing South Africa outside. When
I'm
hear me out,
talking
man.
about this.
Let me make a quick point.
Forget about overseas. I'm saying here, the movement that we're pushing. What is it doing to show that I'm here? I want to be part of this movement. I'm this and that.
What do you want him to do? You want him to knock on your door and be like, "Yo,
you
Rashid, let me in."
So you're assuming that he is.
No, what I'm saying to you, Rashid,
Yeah.
is that this guy, right? He's outside ripping the flag, running around like Dirkus Du Plessis with the flag on his back, saying that he's a South African rapper or
Bro,
South African artist
I'll
who
tell you-
raps. Hear me out. Let me finish the point. Who raps, right? And I think that is more of a push for the culture than niggas
It's not.
touring
It's-
fucking
it's not.
the
It's
clubs
not.
in
It's not.
Jersey.
It's not. It's not. You know, it's not. I've been saying, I said that about the N-word. You can make music and tour the world if you're not part of the culture.
What do you want them to do,
Yeah.
Rashid? What do you want these niggas to do? They are
Let-
the only
let-
people. Look at nigga like.
You need
let
to
me give
be
you another
certif-
example.
Yeah.
I've got another example. Spook Matambo. There's my homie. He calls himself Michael Dangerous. I'm gonna send you the clip so you guys can put it in the edit. Michael Dangerous, aka Kamu from Davidson Vuta. He makes music. It's very electro, right? But his lyrics are very South African. They fuck with him badly that side. Like he was right now. They had an LV shoot for, I don't know what they call these things, man. These fashion shows. An LV fashion show where they were playing his music in the background. This nigga is from South Africa, right? You trying to tell me him pushing that culture that side?
That has nothing to do with hip hop. That has nothing to do with hip hop.
It has everything to do because he's rapping.
No, listen,
he's rapping.
Overseas, they fucks with Soweto Gospel Choir.
No, they're
know?
not rapping though.
Yeah,
They're not rapping. I'm
saying-
talking about niggas that are rapping.
You just said electro.
It's electro, but he's rapping on the song.
Rapping doesn't make you hip
No,
hop.
don't do that.
Rapping doesn't make you
Don't
hip hop.
do that. Okay,
we
so
spoke
rapping-
we spoke about this.
I'm not saying that.
We spoke about
but
this.
rap is part of hip hop. Rap is part of hip hop. So if you're rapping, does that not make you a part of hip hop?
But hip hop is not part of rap.
Cool. Sharp.
Yeah.
1000%. Just because you rap doesn't mean you're hip hop. I get
Just
that.
because you rap doesn't mean you hip hop.
I get that.
Yeah.
But because you're rapping, you're a part of the hip hop culture. So if you're a South African.
You're not, OG. You're not. Some people rap over rock and roll. You can't say they're part of hip hop. Some people rap over some electro and other funny shit. You cannot say just because you rap.
Niggas that
you-
rap on piano beats, can you not contribute their raps to hip hop?
No,
can't.
they're not hip hop. You rap.
You can't contribute their raps to hip hop.
Did you see Amapiano Awards? They had Amapiano lyricists, those niggas who rap. They strictly picked those guys who are rapping over Amapiano. They didn't just
No.
pick any rapper. They
Yes.
just
Yes,
because
okay. I get that.
because there's Amapiano rappers, R&B rappers, rock and roll rappers, and hip hop rappers. So don't get it confused and say just because you're rhyming, you rapping, it means you hip hop. No, that's not it.
Okay, I get that point, right? My point is, to counter that,
Yeah.
is that you can't dispute the fact that a Jack Sparrow is outside being seen by the rest of the world as a South African rapper who raps in Afrikaans or English and Afrikaans. They out there are seeing that as hip hop. We out here are not embracing that nigga, saying that nah, he's not hip hop for us. He's doing nothing for the culture. How are we saying that, Rashid? This is the guy who's representing us. How are we saying just because he doesn't sound like Pretty Ugly or doesn't sound like Jody that he's not hip hop?
With Jack Sparrow, I didn't say he's not hip hop. I said, what is he doing here to be part of the culture?
I'm saying what he's doing there is what's
No,
is helping
there
here.
is making money.
It's helping
No.
here. Why don't you wanna see
You're
that,
missing
dog?
the point.
Nah, you
OG,
wanna
you're
see
missing
it,
the
King.
point. When he's in performing in China, that has nothing to do with hip hop. It's money. He goes there, perform, collect he's not gonna preach hip hop and
You don't know that.
check
You don't
out-
know that.
I know.
You don't know that.
My
You don't
boy
know that.
Slick. My boy Slick.
Shout out to
is-
Slick, but Slick will tell you when he comes
yeah,
back.
My boy, yeah, he's gonna suck that nigga dick. But he knows that he's getting paid there.
He is getting paid. Shout out to my niggas.
Slick
our
is
sound guy.
our audio engineer.
Yeah, yeah.
He also does sound for Jack Sparrow.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is, Slick knows that nigga won't stand in front of a crowd and say, "Yo, check out some SA
don't
hip hop."
believe that.
Like he's not representing that. He's there for himself. Get that bag and move.
I just like I struggle to understand that you're gonna say he's there for himself because I feel like he's there representing all of us. There's a white
by
guy.
doing
Hear me out.
what?
Hear me out.
By
There's
saying
this-
what?
I forgot the homie's name. Damn, this is bad that I don't remember it. But
Yeah.
there's a guy. He's under Universal or Def Jam. He also raps in Afrikaans. He's a Chabiana rapper. Fuck, if I can get the homie's name before edit, I'll try to sneak it in and show you a video. A guy like that, he's not gonna blow up in Mzansi, but he can sure blow up in Sweden. He can blow up in Switzerland.
We have a
he
lot
can
of
go to
artists
Japan.
like that. We have a lot of artists like that who
Are they not representing us? He's still hip hop.
who blew up like that. You know, it's easy to fool the world about South Africa, but you can't fool South Africa about South Africa.
Yes, that's fine.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Yeah.
You guys will always be here.
Yeah, I'm saying
You niggas. Niggas like
no,
you.
I'm saying no, wait. I'm saying you can as the Antwoord, you can appropriate the Cape coloring, the Cape colored gang culture and rap about it and talk about it. And people out there in the world will be fooled, but not in South Africa. So that's why I'm saying you can't fool South Africa about South Africa, but you can
Yes.
fool the rest of the world.
Yes, what I'm saying is the gimmick here and the gimmick there don't work the same.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
But I'm saying you niggas is fucked up for not letting niggas shine.
But
that
the
side.
thing is,
And then
if-
you,
but
why don't you hop on that
but-
bandwagon, dog? Like,
no, we don't. When you do,
that's why you'll
okay,
be where you is.
Okay.
That's
when
why
you
you'll
do,
be where you are.
When you do shit in South Africa that South Africans don't approve, they're not gonna approve it because they approve that shit in the UK or America, while they know that you're bullshitting them.
No, I get that. I get that. South Africa's-
I'm glad you get it.
No, we're very proud, but all
Yeah.
I'm saying is y'all need to
I'm
switch
glad
it
you
up a
get
little
it.
bit. Switch it up a little bit, because it's also part of the reason why none of our music is getting outside, to be honest.
No,
because,
but that's
because
the,
you guys think that
that-
if
that-
it doesn't sound like this,
that's
then
the
it's not South African
no,
hip hop.
listen, that's the reality of the situation, you know. And it's not just Rashid and Ochi; it's the larger South African audience. That's why you don't hear or see the Antwoord in South Africa. You know, the only time you see them, they were performing in Switzerland or in Amsterdam. You know, it's not just two people who don't like these guys. Like the majority of the population,
Word.
yeah, don't relate, and they not vibing with these guys in South Africa. You know,
Word.
and it's not not even hate, it's relatability.
I get that. I feel like it's a little bit of hate though, because it's like, okay, you guys do whatever you do overseas and you rock, but we don't give a fuck about you. That's hate.
No, it's not. It's
You,
not.
I'm
It's
Jack
not.
Parrow.
You-
Hear me out. Let me finish the point. Jack Parrow, we've been speaking about it, but
Yeah.
he's touring the world in general in places where South African music shouldn't even be. You know what I mean? Instead of us being at the airport when he comes back with our Jack Parrow flyers, we're like, oh, this nigga doesn't represent us.
Because nobody knows that he's even touring. You know, there's a difference here. There are artists who are big in SA and big in the world, like Tyler. You know, Tyler is...
Everyone must be a Tyler now.
Okay. No. I'm saying it's a different breed. There are artists that we don't know in South Africa, but they are big outside. You know, with Tyler, she's big in South Africa, she's big all over the world. You know, that's a different story. That's a different story. It's not like when Spook Matambo comes with the...
Shout out to Spook, though.
Yeah,
Shout out
Spook
to
Matambo comes with the Grammy. Like,
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
Listen,
Which is
let
possible.
me finish. Let
It's
me
more
finish.
possible than-
yeah, it is possible.
fucking
let me
all
finish.
your
It will be
friends.
like, yeah, South Africa, we're proud, but who's this guy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's my issue.
Yeah,
It should
it's
never
gonna be like that. It's
It should
gonna be
never
like
be
that.
like that. It should never be like that.
But it will be, because I'm saying there are artists who are big outside there, but they are not known here.
It's fucked
That's
up.
what I'm saying.
Zig Spantuni and them won a Grammy. Everyone in South Africa thinks that song is trash.
That song was trash.
You see? But it won a Grammy, niggas.
Yeah,
You can't even
but-
support
but I'm saying-
just because you want to be proudly South African.
But I'm saying,
which I get.
But I'm saying,
But
out
what
there,
the fuck,
out-
niggas?
out-
Let's celebrate our dudes
Listen,
who are doing
listen,
shit outside of
listen.
what you know.
There's a South African group touring Europe. They playing drums, those Sangoma drums. You know,
Ileza Soweto.
yeah, they're playing Sangoma
Ngiyazibona,
drums.
ngathi
They're
it's a
packing
people- I
venues.
forgot their name.
But that shit, when you listen to it, yeah, it's nonsense. You know, that's why I'm saying you can fool the world about South Africa, but you can't fool South Africa about South Africa.
Because South Africa is in its own fucking way, dog.
Yeah.
You guys are in your own way, niggas.
Yeah.
We need to open our minds a little bit. Like we have to. We need to We need to
because
embrace
because we see if
what's happening in the world.
if we're playing drums and people are doing the Zulu dance and the tourists are flocking in, we get the ideas. If we can go do this in Europe, we can make a lot of money.
And
you know,
can make pockets. dog.
You don't go to Villagazi and watch
You
people
can't, you
doing
can't.
the Zulu dance.
No, I'm not. Fuck that.
Hey,
in Villa, guys.
you see-
I get.
You see,
I'm not
come
trying to-
on,
That's
man.
a Kumzi.
That's the same. That's
No
the same.
ways, King.
That's the same shit. That's the same shit. We. It's easy to fool the tourist, but you can't fool us, the citizens.
No, I get you. Like
Yeah.
and I feel like both of our points are valid here. In
They
this
are,
sense.
they are.
Is the fact that yes, you can't fool South Africans in South Africa, but South Africans, I feel like we all need to open up our minds a little bit. We need to acknowledge the fact that there are people who are not in our faces every day, who are ripping the flag very hard.
Yeah, we'll be proud and we'll celebrate Zex Bantuini's Grammy.
And Jack Paro's Grammy, are you gonna celebrate that? Because he's a rapper.
Yeah, South Africa.
Yabo?
Yeah,
not
to the
seeing
world.
that,
We're fooling the world.
You're
When we
fooling
come
the-
here. But that's bullshit. You know.
Rashid. I'm gonna leave it at
Let's get into class, man.
We're
Let's get
into
into
class. That's
But,
getting into the free period.
Free
yo.
period, I mean.
Yeah, let's get into the free. Hit us with the comments in the comment sections, however you feel about it. How territorial hip hop is. I feel like hip hop is very territorial.
It is.
I feel like, if I don't fuck with you and I don't want you in this space, you ain't coming in.
and
that's that.
it happens. It's everywhere. Like you have the Beastrand, Sotra,
Dog.
KZN hip hop,
Why?
Cape Town hip hop.
Isn't that natural?
What you saying, Sia?
It is.
Like,
But
it's like a dog. They'll pee there and they don't come here. There must be only one alpha. It's
Yeah.
a natural thing.
Is it natural?
but
I don't think it's natural.
why is it natural?
Yeah,
in
it shouldn't be
hip-hop only?
natural, dog. 'Cause
you
in
don't see
piano-
that gospel.
No.
And piano as well.
There's God involved.
Yeah.
Even in piano, dog. Like piano niggas,
Yeah.
I don't think they territorial.
Hip hop has a lot of red tapes.
Young Twan, house niggas are not territorial.
Yeah.
Afro tech niggas are not territorial. There's always
There's a lot of
new
things.
artist every day.
There's a lot of things that are found in hip hop only and not anywhere else.
Which is probably the downfall of the fucking genre.
Yeah.
We also need to open up our minds.
Yeah.
Open up your mind, Sheed. Let these niggas shine overseas and acknowledge them that they are also part of the culture.
You support as South Africans. You support them here.
I support them here and there.
Let's see them their growth here. Let's see them blowing up here. Let's see them on.
Some of them will never blow up here, like you're saying.
Mm.
We can't relate to some of their shit. But let's not take away from what
Yeah, don't
they're
hate.
doing.
Okay, I'm saying. Don't hate the fact that they bullshitting the world.
Yes, don't hate that.
Okay, it's the
Let
hustle.
niggas rock.
They hustle. It's their
Let
hustle.
niggas rock. But now Vuma, Woodsy niggas are rocking. Oh. Don't
Out
be like,
there.
oh yeah, they doing their thing.
I'm-
but they not representing hip hop.
You want me to lie?
I just say be happy for niggas.
I'm
dog.
happy for niggas that they're fooling the world
You
and they're
see,
making
that's not,
money.
That's hate. That's support hate.
Are they fooling you?
How? Because I know them like that.
Okay.
Young
cool.
Todd. But
Say no more. Say no more.
fuck you, G. Episode 114, fuck you.
Opening up your mind ain't gangster, bro.
What? Opening up. You know what? Yeah, that's you done for the day. You know what I mean? Keep cutting this shit and making it
Yeah.
look nice.
Free period. Let's get to free period.
Let's do that, please, sir.
Who do we have? Rappers. We have Mochen.
Yeah, man. Muchin. Man. Nyakala poison again.
What's
I've been squealing about Mochen. I've been trying to get Mochen on my show for like almost a year. I don't know if this nigga too busy or what.
Or too
but
big?
Is he that big though?
I don't know.
I think he's like on the way to becoming super
It's
big.
still on the come up. It's still on the come up.
I think the way he does his work and he gets around his business, I think he's going to be big.
But
that's why I'm trying to have him.
It shouldn't take any
Pause.
platform for granted.
Exactly.
He
So
needs
I've
these
been trying to,
platforms.
man. There was a homie that hit me up. Shout out to The Crook, man. The Crook is a big, you know The Crook.
I know the crook. Yeah.
Yeah. If you don't know The Crook, check him out. He was the first one to put me on to Mochen. He was like, yo, there's this dude, he just does like 15 to 30 second bar thingies where he raps and shit. Check him out. I checked him out. Excuse me. Checked him out there for the first time. And I had a conversation with The Crook. He's like, yo, I feel like this kid is the next big thing. And as a radio DJ, and you have a hip hop show, you would like to have an artist that you can have come through your show and be like, yo, this nigga popped because of club
Yeah.
hip hop or
Yeah.
pop because of SA hip hop or whatever.
Yeah.
You know? And he was like, Mochen is that guy for me. And I was like, oh, cool. No, but I just haven't been able to get him.
I hope it doesn't get caught up in this situation. I've seen a lot of kids thinking they big before they are big because people are telling them they big.
Ooh, that does happen.
It does happen.
Sometimes you are big. Sometimes you are big, but then you let that...
Potentially, you're not big yet. Probably big-headed, but not big yet.
Yeah. So they're on the way.
You're on the way of
projection
becoming
of...
great and big. Yeah, I hope they have like good peoples around them.
I think Mochen is that guy, man. Like, from what I've seen, he rolls around with Butchie Tech, Latinova.
He's really dope.
25.
He's got like serious potential.
Yeah, music-wise, what do you think of his music?
That's what I'm talking about. Like, he's got serious potential to be the next
What
big thing.
What would you say you like a lot about Mochen's music? Because it goes back to the conversation we just had, right? Where I like his music. I'm in Jersey, so I can relate to almost anything he would say, coming from wherever he comes from. I think PTA, if I'm not mistaken, or Mom's Sosha side.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. But there are people in KZN that can't relate to that. So can he get that big if there's people that can't hear his music?
Hey, I've seen a lot of that, you know. Like, I travel the country a lot. I'd be in Cape Town, like, listening to a dope Xhosa rapper. Like, yo, this kid is dope. But I don't think he's gonna crack it because I don't think people in Northwest, Limpopo, or Free State are gonna understand what he's talking about. You get the same thing in Durban. You listen to this kid rapping his heart out and he's dope. I'm like, yo,
is everyone gonna fuck
the
with
language, you know, cause niggas in KZN, when they rap in Vernac, they don't play. You know, they go deep on that shit. They don't rap like Pro Kid. Pro Kid was easy with his raps.
And it was more his guys.
Like his
relatable.
Yeah, his Zulu was more Josie and
everyone
I don't
could hear
think
it.
they are aware that if you going that deep Zulu, some Zulus in Josie won't even understand you. You know, so
Facts.
yeah. So I'm like,
I won't lie to you, I never expected. I thought Big Zulu is really dope, but I didn't think he'd cross over. You know? Well, in terms of the black famous, I'm not saying I don't think he crossed over into the white culture properly, but black in terms of the Nguni, Basotho, like he crossed over and everybody ended up fucking with his shit.
Yeah.
I didn't think that would happen because of the Vernac barrier. Same thing I feel like with the guys from PTA and Mochen. Same thing is that it's gonna be tough for you to get that one single that makes everybody fuck with you.
I think Zulu language is a cheat code somehow, because once you do a song in Zulu, you already have a larger market. That from back then, the Kwaito niggas used to rap in Zulu, like
all of them.
Niggas who are Kabelo, Oskido, Tebe, all these niggas who are not Nguni, they used to rap because they understood the South African market. You know, you had all these niggas, Mosquito, niggas who were not Zulu, who were not even from, who've never been to KZN, doing their music in Zulu because they studied and understood the market. You know, I'm still saying it's cool to be proud of who you are.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying, but study and understand the market.
Get into the right spaces. And also come see us on the shows, man. Come do the interviews, dog. Come hang out. Get your name outside, you know what I mean? Get a different audience. Cross over, king. Because that's what I want to see. I want to see niggas cross over in 2024. I want to see Azuchi Coke dope. You know, the white girls fucking with his shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I want to see Reese got them Indian girls twerking to his music. You know what I mean? Like,
Not scaring the baddies.
Yeah, not scaring the baddies we want to fuck. You know what I'm saying?
Not scaring the baddies. But I hope
girls
I
a little
like
bit.
I have big hopes for Mochen in 2024.
Same,
I'm
Mochen.
expecting a lot from him.
Yeah.
Don't disappoint.
Last year as well, like his name was outside last year. So I thought that would be the year for him to break out. But also, you know, there's also that the fact that PTA market is also getting saturated with Pele rappers. So the competition is getting tougher and tougher and tougher in that little space.
You have to be really good to make it.
Yeah, I'm sorry. So shout out to Mochen. Go check out his music. I do know that I think this year he's dropping something in terms of either EP or first project debut for us as the heads. And willing to check him out, dog.
For sure,
Big shout out to Mochen. Who you got? DJ?
DJ Bo.
DJ Bo.
DJ Bo, man.
Been doing his thing as well.
Yeah.
Always grinding. I seen him. I seen him outside.
He's done a lot for KZN rappers. A lot of KZN rappers, production wise, he's got like big songs that side. But 2 weeks ago he passed away.
What?
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah. DJ Bo is no more.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, man.
So I'm much listening to the music thinking, oh my goodness, I can't wait for the new.
Yeah, no, he's out, bro.
R.I.P. DJ Bo, man. I'm having this toast to that. Man.
Yeah.
To DJ Bo.
To DJ Bo.
On the masterclass episode 114, my G.
Yeah.
That one is for you, King.
That's for you. That's for you. Long overdue. You know.
Some of his work?
He's worked with...
That we can relate to?
He's worked with Zakwiz, Duncans, Alligator MCs. A lot of KZN
talent.
Yeah, like top rappers that side.
Oh shit.
He's been, yeah.
And I know producers, there's a lot of work probably in his laptop.
Yeah, you know.
Mac and his PC that he's gonna be pushing. So big shout out to DJ Boy, you are our producer for this episode 114, man. RIP to you.
Bruh.
It's much love. Thank you for your contribution to SA Hip Hop. We will always remember it, and it'll be documented now in the masterclass so that anybody who watches this 10 years from now knows that you existed, because we didn't have this 10 years ago. Many producers
we didn't have.
are gone.
Yeah.
You know, are dead. That we'll never speak about, we'll never know about.
Yeah.
Songs that have dropped that you know and love, your mama love it, but you'll never know who made it, and that person is no longer alive. So shout out to DJ Bo, dog. This one is for you, King. Out that J Jody. Release form.
Release form.
I like that. I like the name of that. I like the name. Release form. It says a lot.
You know, J Jody managed to rebrand himself.
Like fully.
Like, do you still remember he was PJ?
Of course, bro.
Yeah.
I know J Jody. I think even before he was PJ.
You know, because now J Jody. You know, that PJ character has faded.
Yeah, shout out to Benchmark, PJ, and TK. TK is on production on this piece.
I didn't check.
Trends.
I didn't check the credits.
Yeah.
I didn't check the
Just
credits.
one, maybe this. Nah, you wouldn't know though. You wouldn't know because Revenge Club's also doing really, really well, though.
Yeah.
Like I was saying, I like the name. Is this an EP or is it a full album?
It's an EP.
Yeah.
7 tracks.
Yeah.
24 minutes.
Yeah. I think add 2 more songs, you got a dope album there. Bro. You know what I mean? How you feel about it?
I love it. I love it.
Love is crazy.
I love it.
It's Valentine's Day, so I guess love is in the air, huh?
It's beautiful, man. My favorite song.
Beautiful. Damn, nigga. I never heard you describe an album as beautiful.
My favorite song is Rolling Loud in Quiet Places. Rolling Loud in Quiet Places.
Yes.
With Ginger Trill.
Ginger, obviously you'd like that song.
That
one you'd like that.
Yeah.
What Ginger did with Touch, if Ginger did that with J Jody, that's the song that you would know that this shit would be too crazy.
I like The Love as well, the last track.
The Love is also nice.
Yeah.
I feel like for me, I enjoyed the last part of the album.
Yeah.
More than the intro was cool. It's J Jody rapping. I do think Pen Game in the first 2-3 songs is quite crazy, right?
Yeah.
But when it got towards the more musical part of it, I really started to enjoy it. That's why when you ended with The Love, it's like, okay.
You know.
Okay. Thank you.
And I like how he planned his features, because when you listen to Rolling Loud in Quiet Places, it sounds like a Ginger Troll track, like something Ginger would do.
Yeah.
And when you listen to Out of My Head with Black Glass, it sounds like, okay,
Something
this
Black
is,
Glass
yeah,
would do.
this is a Black Glass track. So I like how he structured his features.
Okay.
But it's a beautiful album. Bitch, I'm Good, obviously.
Beautiful
It
album.
was out before as a single with
Yes.
A-Riz.
Yeah.
Dope track as well.
I was upset with that song because I couldn't play it on the radio and I liked it so much.
Oh yeah.
It's just dirty for days, but it's a dope song. I think that could have been the single.
Yeah, that could have been.
That could have been definitely this. But who cares about radio singles these days, right?
Must re-record clean. Chick, I'm good.
No, man, that's whack. Don't do that, Jody. It's bitch, I'm good.
Not for radio.
Hey. Nah, not for radio. But yeah, I like that song. It should have been the single for me.
Yeah.
I'm just happy with Jody's penmanship on this again.
Yeah, he's one of those few people
Who stays writing.
in the mainstream that are mainstream compatible, but they can still write.
Crazy.
Yeah, like.
Can I ask you something crazy? Right? Don't you think sometimes Jody has written some of Reese's bars?
It's possible. It's possible. Because I think when Reese started rapping as a kid, he was inspired by Jody, and some of the stuff.
he says that as
well. Some of the stuff was written by Jody.
I'm saying today. Fuck that shit. When he was 18 at Ambitious.
No. I don't think.
Of course, Jay was writing some shit.
Yeah, I don't think Jody writes for Reese. He may give him a concept. He may give him a concept. I know Reese can write.
You're sitting on the fence right now.
No, I'm not sitting on the fence. Don't second guess Reese. He can write.
Of course,
but
I'm not saying that. That's not what I'm saying.
I'm saying
that's not what I'm saying.
But what I'm saying is, with the concepts, with the ideas, maybe they can come from Jody. Yo, this is what I have in mind. Can you write a song about this?
That's not what I'm talking about, yeah.
That's what I'm talking about.
Cool. So, with you saying that, you're saying there's no chance in hell that Jody has actually written bars for
There's
Reese.
always a chance. They siblings, man. They brothers, you know. Not with them. Like a lot of people, if you're an artist, you're in the studio, sometimes you exchange lines.
I need to ask Jody this myself, actually. Yo, Jay, if you're watching this, please comment on let us know, have you ever written bars for Reese?
It might not be the whole song. Maybe,
yes.
Yeah, maybe.
Or tweak here, tweak there.
Yeah, maybe a bar or two.
I'm saying
I have these two lines that are perfect for you. Then you throw them.
I got you.
Yes.
I'm saying I think there's been times when homie's written the whole joint.
I don't think so.
You don't think Reese would allow his brother to write him a song?
Not allow, but I don't think it happened. Like I know. When I hear Reese, I hear Reese. I don't hear Jody
at all.
At all.
There's a couple of. Yeah, I need to pull those up. Yeah, I get you though. Reese is impeccable with the writing.
Yeah,
of course. And I think it's a vice versa thing. You know, there might be some songs on this EP that Reese influenced in terms of the script game.
They have a joint mixtape together.
Yeah. So I love that tape.
So
the blue tape. It's one of my favorite.
Yeah. So if you have a joint
collabs, I think is that what you call it?
If you throw ideas around, if you're working together on the same project, you always throw ideas around. Okay, how about this line? This line, I think this line will be perfect here. You know. It happens.
Nah, y'all niggas. Fuck y'all rappers, man. I hate y'all rappers. Like, what kind of shit is that?
What kind of shit is
when
what?
we get into studio, you do you, I do me. Don't tell me to add a bar, nigga. Don't tell me.
For the streets, yes. No, not for business.
Hey, for business and for culture. Stop telling me that me saying the and is not the same. Fuck you, dog. Let me do my thing. Rate the album.
8 out of 10. The EP. 8 out of 10.
EP, yes.
Yeah, I 8 out of 10, and I think we're ready to receive Jody's album. He's been teasing us. He's been teasing us.
I'm saying as after what Pretty dropped with The Dust, Jody's sort of heading the same way in terms of storyline. So I'm going to give this one a 9 out of 10 because, like you're saying, whatever comes next, if it's not a 10 out of 10, Jody, I'm coming to your house, King. I'm coming to your cribble, and I'm going to be upset. But this one, I really enjoyed it, man. Thank you for the work. It was a nice album to listen to. Nice EP to listen to. 9 out of 10 for me.
8 out of 10 for me.
Word up.